Okay, so I got a perfect game. I didn't receive any damage, and I thought it would be really good to just upload it. Uh, I did this on stream, so the video got so many copyright claims. I was listening a lot of music, so I couldn't export the video from Twitch to YouTube, so I decided to record this again. Um, well, basically, I uploaded a video about a troll build I managed to create in this game, and I played that build again, and I got this game. Now it's a public game against knights, and I'm a bishop too. So yeah, it's not like highly skilled people, but the fact that I didn't receive any damage, and I could build, and I could get the pieces that I wanted, I think it's good enough to show it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to comment all of this. Okay, so this is the start of the game. I get all these pieces. Two bounty hunters. I think I get to level the bounty hunter to level 2. I think so. I'm thinking right now here if I should lock, because I get 2 trolls in first turn, and I can get the troll synergy. So I decide to lock these pieces. On top of the fact that I can get a bounty hunter level 2, which is really good. It's a really good unit in early game. So everything goes well for the round 1. Nothing really crazy. And okay, round 2. I get to buy the pieces I locked. So right now, what I want more is the bounty hunter level 2. That's going to secure me wins until round 7, much probably. I don't get the Bat Rider because I see other people going for Bat Rider, and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't. But then I realize why I used not buy it to block the other guy from getting a Bat Rider level 2, right? So now I get another Bat Rider, and I get a Luna and an Axe, and I'm like, okay, Luna is a really good unit by itself for an early game, so I'm going to use it to deal damage, and I get the Axe because deep in my mind, I'm like, there's a still I still have a chance to make the troll build. There's still hope to make the troll build. Luna is really good in early game, by the way. If you guys don't know, it's a really good piece to have. Luna level 1 can carry you also up to round 7 or even round 9 with another knight, or with a correct frontline pieces, correct good tanks who can protect Luna. So I get an Axe and I get a Juggernaut. That's the Orc synergy. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, Bat Rider is a bad piece by itself, and I'm not getting other troll units. So why not just go for Orc Synergy for now. And I get rid of the Luna because the game just gives me Shadow Fiend, which is even better than Luna. Shadow Fiend can carry you. Shadow Fiend is a really good piece. It's like top tier in the game right now. You can get in trouble. The only way the only way that someone can stop you from playing the Shadow Fiend is by just playing anti-mage. So now I decide to sell the bounty hunter and keep one to block from or to block someone from getting an easy bounty hunter level 2, and I get Timbersaw because Timbersaw, it's a really good make. It's a really good tank. It has, if I'm not wrong, it has 6 armor. It starts with 6 armor, so it's pretty good. And I'm thinking, and then I go for Chaos Knight, but I'm just buying and selling stuff. I go for Chaos Knight, but then I realize I have a Shadow Fiend, so I can't go. You can't put more than one demon on the table unless you have an anti-mage and a Terror Blade. In that case, you can go for a demon build, but I don't have these pieces, so I just get rid of the Chaos Knight. And I buy Batrider and Tiny because Tiny can give me the warrior synergy, and a Batrider because again I just don't lose the hope from making the troll build. So I decide to buy the Phantom Assassin to block again people from getting that piece. Now I put the Slardar there. Why? Because I get the warrior synergy and I don't lose the orc synergy. So I'm basically right now in the game, I'm having a lot of good tanks on the table. So I get rid of the Phantom Assassin. I'm buying the Furion. I think it's because I saw someone going for Dreads. So buying the Furion, it's basically a Furion that they are not going to get it easily. They're not gonna get easily. So as you guys can see, it's a pretty strong front line. So I buy the Venomancer there because I'm thinking maybe I can get the Warlock synergy. Maybe. Now here the game gives me Shadow Shaman and Witch Doctor. Two trolls I can use. I'm thinking about it, but I decided to go with Sand King because Venomancer and Sand King are two beasts. Then I realized, hey, why I use them by these trolls too? I don't lose any money by doing that. I'm thinking replacing the Timbersaw with Tuskar. I'm thinking about it because Timbersaw right now it's just right there without any synergy, any bonus, and Tuskar can get the warrior bonus, more armor. So I win this round barely. This could be the round that gets me, that destroys this perfect game for me. I get a Tinker because why not? I have a Clockwork, I have a Timbersaw, maybe makes. You need to always play this game like open, like being open to change your build. So I get Juggernaut and Beastmaster, another Orc. I'm thinking about it, and I decide to go for that. I decide to sell these two tier 3 pieces. I decide to put the Beastmaster there because it's better. It gets the 250 HP bonus from the Orc synergy, so it's way better, and it's better than a Tuskar. Level 1. Beastmaster, the Beastmaster skill, the axes that he throws are really good. They do a lot of damage. So my Shadow Fiend is really powerful right now with all the items he has. I get the Bad Rider. I'm basically not thinking anymore in mix. I'm just holding that Timber Cell to screw with other people. Sometimes it's good to do that. Now I get in that moment I get Axe level 2. That's really big. I get Tusker level 2 also. Now I'm thinking instead I sell the Slardar because the Slardar it's not a really piece that I really want to. So basically in the table and in the pieces I'm saving they're all perfect for the troll build. Uh, I get basically destroyed by this, almost destroyed by this assassin build. A guy is playing almost, but my pieces. I have really good tank pieces in the on the table. Now that I think about it, I really play really defensive. So I get more trolls. More trolls. I get a witch doctor level 2. And I decide to replace the witch doctor with the juggernaut with my witch doctor, and I hug the corner. So if you see if you see a player that who's playing assassins, the best counter or to assassins is just hugging a corner. Put all your pieces in a corner, and you're gonna be good. They're going to try to jump, but they're not gonna get a flank. They're basically going to face your tanks, and your tanks are going to tank all the damage while your DPS, while your damage dealers are doing the work. Now on the table I have 3 orcs I decided to level in round 10, which is kind of bad, but I thought, hey, maybe I can't win the golems. I thought that I wouldn't be able to win the golems against the golems. So now I replace the Juggernaut with the Bat Rider, and now I get a troll synergy. But it's a troll synergy that it's not really. It doesn't affect them too much. It affects just the 2 pieces. It's good right now because basically my witch doctor is going to charge his ult faster, and not his skill faster, and witch doctor's skill in this game is a stun. Not an area stun, but it's just it stuns multiple targets. So now I'm seeing I'm checking the other pieces of my enemies. I'm checking who am I fighting, and I'm fighting this guy who's running makes with warriors. It's weird. So makes are really good in early game, but they start to get bad. So that guy had a win streak. I just destroy him. Now I get an early troll warlord. Getting an early troll warlord, basically, if you get that, consider that the game is selling. It's screaming to you, go for trolls. The game is just basically screaming to you, go for trolls. So I decide to run that troll warlord because it's a really good damage dealer, and right now I have the troll bonus, so he's going to get more attack speed. Again, this guy is playing warriors. This guy was playing warriors with. It's really weird. Easy to just counter. Now, in this moment, I get another Shadow Fin, a second Shadow Fin, which tells me that maybe I'm going to be able to level up my Shadow Fin. Having a Shadow Fin in a troll build is not that good, but Shadow Fin is a good unit by itself. So this is not exactly the troll build that I uploaded in a past video I made. Has some modifications. I mean, you just can't ignore a Shadow Fin. It's really powerful. It's really powerful. Again, I win. A lot of my unit. I have 3 units with that troll bonus. It's just big. The other units are tanking. So by this point, I already committed to a troll build. There's no way back. But I don't have my pieces. Other people have my pieces, so it's hard. But I have a good economy, which allows me to do what I'm doing, what I'm going to do right now. That is, get 4 trolls really early. The troll bonus, it's really, 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 really good. The fact that you just need 4 pieces on the table to get more attack speed to everyone, every single piece you have, it's really good. And a Shadow Fin with more attack speed, it's just a beast. So I get win streak, 10 win streak. I'm still holding the bounty hunter, and I realized that I'm holding the bounty hunter and I'm thinking in selling them and selling it, but I'm still holding it because I don't want other people to get bounty hunters level 3. That bounty hunter level 3 is a really good piece for mid game. So I get the Shadow Fin level 2, and I'm thinking, maybe I shouldn't have leveled that, but I'm just committing to this modified troll build that I made in this game. Basically because I'm not getting an early doom like I did in the video I uploaded. I believe I got an early doom, so yeah. Oh, by the way, hugging the corner is also good against these wolves. Many people just like flip the alineations, and it's good if you're not having your troubles with assassins, but hugging the corner is also good against the wolves of round 15. So by now I'm thinking I have the troll passive, but I need my orc passive. Orc passives, having that 2 tiers of orc passives, it's basically 600 HP to each orc, and that's really good. Like a piece of level 2 usually has like 1000 to 1500 HP. So yeah, 600 HP is a lot. So I get my Juggernaut level 2. I get another Beastmaster. At this point, the Tusker is just useless. There's no room for Tusker on my table anymore. Juggernaut is going to have 250 more HP. So I'm thinking I need my Beastmaster. And I have a good economy, so probably I should reroll. If you don't get a Bat Rider level 2 like this guy, believe me, you don't want to have that Bat Rider level 1 on your table. Bat Rider is a bad piece by itself. With a troll synergy, yeah, it there's some reasons to get to put the bad rider on your table with, but without that troll bonus, without a troll synergy, there's no reason to have a bad rider level 1 or even a bad rider level 2 in late game. There's no reasons for that. So right now I'm just leveling, thinking, yeah, I have the gold. I'm being really confident. I see that axe level 3 and I think, hey, maybe I'm not gonna get my axe level 3. And that's a great obstacle. Axe level 3, it's really good. It's so good that and an axe level 3 with a troll passive, it's even better. So as you guys can see, it's just stomp. I'm just not stopping from destroying them. I'm just winning every single round with more than, not even close. Right now, I'm not getting any piece that I need. I need that Beastmaster. And I'm thinking maybe I should just put a Beastmaster there. Right? 250 HP. Maybe I should just use it as a bait. Then I decide to reroll and voila, Beastmaster level 2. And it's not a bait anymore. Sometimes it's good to put just a bait in the other side of the table if you're hugging the corner. Just like you did by the enemy team, you split the enemy team. Beastmaster level 2 it's good enough for mid game. With the orc synergy, it's good. It's way better. It's a really tanky piece. If you can get a Beastmaster level 3 with the orc synergy, that's a lot. That can carry you to late game by itself and with orc. So yeah. I see an axe. I buy all the trolls. I'm not buying any other pieces. And I see another guy having a Beastmaster level 2. I'm thinking like, maybe I was kind of lucky from getting my Beastmaster. I see that the other guy having Shadowfins. Shadowfin level 2 is enough to even carry you to late game. If you can get a Shadowfin level 3, that's good, but you shouldn't reroll. You shouldn't try really hard to get a Shadowfin level 3. It's really hard because Shadowfin is a really popular piece in the game. The odds of you getting a Shadowfin level 3 are really low. So I see more axes, and I think I get to have my axe level 3, if I'm not wrong. I say Juggernaut by Bounty Hunter. It's been a long time since I bought a Bounty Hunter. I'm just slowly leveling. The popular usual common strat is to use hold 50 gold. 50 gold is like a really good amount of gold, you know. For each round you get like 10 gold. You usually get a 5 gold each round, and then you get another 5 gold because you have 50 gold. You get another 5 gold from your interests. So you always want to have a really good economy. Having more gold than 50, I don't know, it seems like wasted gold. I mean, you want to buy levels as fast as you can so you can get pieces of more levels. So there I get another Witch Doctor level 2. Good. I get a Doom, but I'm thinking, hey, I already have a Shadowfiend with good items, and it's level 2. There's no space for this Doom, so I just sell it, and I get another axe. So I'm just chilling there. I stop from rolling, but I get another axe level 2. At this point, the piece that I need is my disruptor, so I can get tier 2 orc bonus, orc passive, and that's going to make everything. That's going to give me even better tanks. So I check how much. I check who did I fight against. I won. Everything good. You should always do that. You should always check your team, your enemies. So now I get the Dusa. I level up. I level up that axe. So Dusa is always a good piece in the to have. The AOE stun, AOE petrification. It's just amazing. Another popular piece, I believe, too. Tiny level 3, yeah, tiny level 3. It's many people don't play tiny because tiny is just bad in a lot of ways. At this moment, I realize, hey, I'm getting the guy I'm fighting has a disruptor, so I realize, hey, it's gonna be hard to get a disruptor, but I'm okay. I have my Medusa and my Shadowfiend like really far back, so I have chances of not getting those pieces silenced. So I get a Kunkka and a Gyro, and these are other good pieces, popular pieces. I'm thinking, why not buying them, right? Why not holding those pieces away from my enemies? And then I get a Medusa Disruptor. That's even better. So the piece number 10 in this build, it's the Disruptor. I don't get a TIE Hunter, I don't get a Kunkka, nothing like that. I use now have very good tanks. I can resist a lot of damage. Another really close round, I would say, against assassins again. And at this point, I'm like, okay, maybe I should level to level 10, you know? I noticed, I think at this point that, hey, I have 100% HP. Wow. So I reroll a couple of, I reroll a couple of times, I believe. Oh no, I Vital Each for some reason. Yeah, I get rid of just Juggernauts because if it's really hard to get pieces to level 3, so... And Juggernaut level 3, it's good. Yes, but... it's just hard. I don't see usually Juggernauts like more than 5 Juggernauts in a game in my pool of pieces in the game. Of course, I see other Juggernauts being played by other players. So yeah, I have an almost Disruptor level 2. Good. Almost a Medusa level 2 also. So I see this axe level 3 dying and I'm like, what the hell? So I start to reroll for pieces. I'm like kind of desperate, sort of. I want to upgrade my pieces, and I realize, hey, I have a Dusa there. So I just decide to buy the Dusa level 2. And well, my lineup just gets scuffed, but but it's just a run against neutral, so it's not a big problem. I didn't realize that it was a run against neutrals, so yeah, you shouldn't do this. I get a hyperstone, and I'm thinking maybe I should put it on Medusa, so she gets her ult faster. But she already has the troll passive, so I think that's an overkill. And I would like to have the hyperstone on my Shadowfin. So I'm still rolling to get a Troll Warlord level 2. Troll Warlord level 1 can't do damage, but it's just not too much. I'm rerolling, rerolling, rerolling. I put the hyperstone in my Shadowfin right now, I believe. No, okay. You shouldn't do this, by the way. You always should use your items. An item can be the difference between a round being lost or won. So yeah, holding this hyperstone, it's just stupid. I'm stupid. But it's okay. I won that round easily. So I'm thinking I'm not gonna use the Lich. Maybe the TIE Hunter. Maybe. If I don't get my Troll Warlord, maybe I'm going to replace it for a TIE Hunter. I reroll, reroll. I want my Troll Warlord. Get a Beastmaster, but it's not going to happen. Beastmaster level 3 is not going to happen. Nah, then I get Dags and that Disruptor, and it's like it's like okay, it's not a Troll Warlord, but I'll take it. So I'm just one axe away from axe level 3. So yeah, there can be 2 axes level 3 in a game. That's like 18 pieces. For one and level 3 axe, you need 9 pieces. So that's like 18 pieces being used. I'm not sure how big is the pool of pieces for one character, but yeah. Then I get that's a dream. Axe level 3. Axe level 3 with troll bonus. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm like confident. I'm still worried about the Troll Warlord because I don't want older people to get my Troll Warlords. So I reroll. And I get the other. And then I reroll. And reroll. I gotta do so why not buy it? You should always try to buy stuff that really powerful if you can. Because you are basically denying that piece from an enemy. So I decided to put a hyperstone in the Medusa, because I want the petrify. I want the AOE stun, and my Troll Warlord is not level 3. It's not level 2. So yeah, pretty much I need it. So I keep rerolling, rerolling, and rerolling. At this point, you should reroll. You should always do it. I'm level 10. If you're at this point of the game, you being level 10, almost every single piece of your table, it's at least level 2. Except for one, you should reroll. You should reroll to get that piece. You should try. It's not 100% that you're gonna end up having it, but you should always try. A good thing of Troll Warlord is that he doesn't have a skill and ult, so Disruptor doesn't affect Troll Warlord too much, and especially if he gets some life leech, some life steal. Just pretty much Disruptor ult against Troll World is pretty much nothing. So I get another Troll Warlord and I'm holding it because I don't want my other team enemies to have that. Now, I'm not sure what I'm rerolling for. I think I'm rerolling for a Battle Rider level 3 because I have one Battle Rider there. Battle Rider level 3, I would say it's a must. I mean, you don't want to have a Battle Rider level 2 in late game. It's bad. It's a really squishy piece in the game. The power and the power is not that good too. So yeah, I get vitality booster and a plate mail, and I think I'm gonna put this on my axe just to make him more tanky. So at this point, it's just me and the second place. I'm gonna put the vitality booster on the Beastmaster. Beastmaster's axe are really good. If he can cast it, it's a lot of damage. I'm still rolling for Bat Rider, but then I get that Medusa level 2, another Medusa level 2, and then I say hey, the Dream Medusa level 3, and at least I have seen just once a Medusa level 3, and that was scary. That was like pretty much game over. So at this point, I'm like really confident. I say, well, I'm just wanna see if I'm winning the other guy, and I'm winning for a lot. So the Dream Medusa level 2. And I get another Medusa, and I'm like, yes, two Medusas away from the Dream. And I sell the TIE Hunter when I could get a TIE Hunter level 2 because I have a TIE Hunter right now in the pool. Like, fuck it. Fuck the Bat Rider. Like, screw it. I know this. I could get, but no, screw it. I'm against that other guy who has a level 3 axe, and it's like, I think he just has the warrior synergy, but he doesn't have orc synergies. So yeah, he dies here. Game over. And yeah, no Medusa level 3, but that was a good game. That was a good game. I don't get my bishop 3 because I basically use a stomp on knights and 2 pawns, pawn 8 and pawn 5. Yeah, but it was a good game. 3-2-0, and I got all the pieces I wanted. So yeah, it was a pretty good game. So now you guys know troll builds are OP. I honestly think they should nerf the troll builds, but I don't see many people playing trolls. Well, I'm starting to watch more people playing trolls at the point that it's really popular, like one trick thing. So yeah, if you get the opportunity to play trolls in this game, do it. It's really good. Don't sell your Bat Riders level 1. You want those Bat Riders to get the trolls in your game, but also don't play a Bat Rider level 1. Never. The Bat Rider is just bad. Bat Rider is just useful to get the troll scenery. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys, I mean, maybe, I don't know how much you can learn from a pub game against knights or pawns, but this is just another proof that of how much broken are troll builds. So yeah, see you guys next time.